Alright guys, welcome back. So this is for educational and documentary filmmaking purposes only, and YouTube. This is a vaporizer for quitting nicotine. Welcome back guys, hope everyone is really well. Now honestly, I do not like, let's shove my shit across. I honestly do not like making either bad reviews or downing on something. But if you watched the last video, or if you stayed till the end of the last video, you would have seen my opinions on this product already. Well, I say opinions, my first initial impressions. So what we're talking about today is obviously in the title down below. Is I didn't actually realise, I thought it was Curaleaf's. I was sold it as Curaleaf's resin cartridge, but it's actually Aurora. If I knew that, I really wouldn't have accepted it. And so this is the resin cartridge. It is literally just THC. It is exactly what I thought it would be, and I'll get to that in a minute. It's basically 76.5% THC and 1% CBD. On the label, it's called EHD-T918, and it's 760 milligrams of THC, and then the other is CBD. Now, I think I said on the last video that I believe this is just Delta 9 distillate, and that is all I can think it is, because it's absolutely horrible. I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. Now, appearance and everything else like this, they don't go down very quick either. I've noticed that about vape carts. I've had this a good week now, and I've been vaping on it through the day, on and off, and I honestly just cannot get, there is actually no flavour. So when I say I can't get used to the flavour, it's not the fact that it's got a fake flavour like some of the black market cartridges. It's just got this weird taste. So when you inhale it, it's got like a, I'm going to say popcorn. That's the easiest flavour I can say it's going to taste like. And it coats the mouth, and it's not like a pleasant, you know, like when you vape some flowers, it coats the mouth, it's like either greasy or a bit tingly. This is just like it's an unpleasant tingliness in the mouth, and I'm yet to get used to it. Now, like I said, I've had this for about a week, and I've been vaping it through the week on and off. It's just one of those things. All that other cartridge that I had, that was quite pleasant. It wasn't anything special. There was no major like flavour profile or anything like that to it. But there was some flavour from memory. It's like a lemony flavour, I think, from memory. Yeah, because Jack Herrera wanted it, and CBD, it was a 50-50. It's just a real weird. The effects on this are strictly THC, which obviously it is, and it says it is THC. But if you've ever had a flower that's grown and it is grown for maximum production of THC, it tends to just give you that an unpleasant head high, and it's just not very nice. The only thing when you take a distillate or you take a flower and you strip everything out of it, you just tend to get one specific effect from it, rather than when you have all the terpenes, all the cannabinoids and everything like that. You get like an entourage effect, and you'll have different effects from it at different temperatures and stuff like that. This, unfortunately, is just going to do one thing, and that is, when I first had it, I had a couple of draws on it, and it seemed to slap me in the face. It is quite strong in effects, but it wasn't pleasant. It never got rid of any pain. I was just sat there and I was like, oh. And it was just, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to pass on this, and they've actually sent me an email saying that they're changing these to disposable cartridges, and you have to buy Curaleaf's or whoever is making them batteries for them to fit in. So rather than being like that and being stuck on one of these, or the Uni Pro when I can bloody find it, if you like pure THC, you'll like these. But unfortunately, I mean, if you need somewhere to be discreet, these got absolutely zero smell. and that is the only plus side I can say about it. They are not very nice. There's no flavour, and what flavour there is, and that sounds a bit contradictory when I say there's no flavour, but all the flavour there is, you're burning a product, and it is literally just Delta 9 distillate. That's what I'm assuming it is. I can't guarantee that because I've got no right up a bit. I mean, actually, I'll tell you what I'll do is once I finish this video, I'll nip on medbud.wiki, I don't know why I can't say that, and see if there's actually any more information on that. If there is, I'll either do one of two things: either come back and put an extra bit in the video, or I'll just write a description on what any other information I can find on it. But unfortunately, it's going to get taken straight off my prescription because they are just not even worth it. Even though it's I think it's relatively cheap at £66 for 1.2 grams. I just honestly, I'd rather just save my health and vape flower than that, unfortunately. I just can't wait till they bring out rosin cartridges, because they are so much better. Then you get everything in them as well, because it's a natural product. It's just resin glands that have been pushed out and squeezed through a bag, and then they come out the other side. So whereas this, you'll tend to find they use all the scrappy bits of flour, and I can't remember how they do it now. That they use some sort of process that rips absolutely everything out of the plant, and that's what you get from the distillate from. But there we go. So there's my 2 pence worth. I personally would never buy this ever again because they're just absolutely horrible. You may like them. I don't know. Everyone's different, aren't they? But you are not going to get very much relief from them. Well, I still can't even say that really, can I? Because everything affects somebody else differently. So somebody else might enjoy this, and somebody else might get great pain relief from it, or even anxiety, but unfortunately not for me. So I'm going to leave that one here. I'm going to crack on and do some other videos, because the other flower that I got was absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to start buzzing about that. So there you go. They're not all bad, but this one is absolutely shocking. I did say when I got it, the cartridge is quite dark. It's quite clear, it's really clear, but it's a lot darker than the last one that I got. But that last one was a lot nicer than that. But there we go. That's my 2 pence worth. Hope everyone's having a good day. I need to be able to spit my words. I keep saying this in every video. I'm struggling to speak for some reason. See you guys on the next one.